Hello, today I'm going to show how to solve the rotating magic bean puzzle, or the 3-in-1 puzzle spinner. It's got the same puzzle, it's got a few different names. So the first thing before I show you how to solve it, it's just a matter of understanding that there's there's sort of these three circular zones, and in each of the zones you've got sort of an outer zone with 7 beans in it. And then you've got an inner zone with 3 beans in it, and it's only the beans that are in this inner zone that can be moved around to other places on the puzzle to help you solve it. But obviously you can you can spin beans from the outer zone into the inner zone and then move those around. Okay, so to start with, I'm just going to quickly mess up the puzzle and then show you how to solve it. Okay, so the puzzle now is relatively mixed up, and obviously the solution is to put all the same coloured beans in each of those circular zones. So the first way to do that is we'll just start one colour at a time. And what we need to do is to put the 7 matching colours from each bean into each of the outer zones. So how we do that is, so we want to start here at the blue in this section here. We'll put one blue there on the outer zone, but next to the 3 on the inner zone. Line up some blues in another inner zone on another section, and then spin them around until they're in the blue section, and then just push that up into the outer zone. And we'll do that again here. Push those blue over here, so then when we push them around to this another circular zone and we push it up, then you've got you're slowly building up your your blues in that zone. So I've got another 2 blue here, which is good. So I'll put it there, and I'll spin those back the other way this time and push it up, and there we go. We've got 7 blue beans in the outer zone on this section. So we'll spin that around now, and we'll do the orange then. So we've got put 2 of those oranges there, and what will I do? I'll push this one here is ready to go. So I've got a orange there that'll, when I spin that around, will end up in that position. Push it up, and then I've got 3 there to start with. 3 in the right section. I'll push the orange one to there, and then push that around like so. And there we go. I've got 4 orange there. Another orange one there. Push that around. Oop. There we go. Push that up, and I've got 5 now in the orange section. And I'll bring this one around. Bring that around to there, for instance. Push that around one. Push it back. Yep. And push those 2 orange beans up into that outer zone. So now I've got 7 orange beans in the outer zone and 7 blue beans in the outer zone. And all I've got to do now is to solve the green. I've already got 5 greens in a row there, which is good, in that outer zone. And I'll spin that one there around, and there we go. There's 2 more green beans there. Let's line that up a little bit better and push that up. And now suddenly I've got 7 greens in the outer zone, 7 oranges in the outer zone, and 7 blues in the outer zone. So all I need to do now is to solve the inner zone, and the outer zones are quite easy to solve, but it's solving the final bit, this inner zone, that can become a bit tricky. So what we need to do now, that's the outer zone there, and then the inner zone is to get 3 matching coloured beans in each of the inner zones. And so the first, it's a bit tricky. This one, it takes a bit of practice, but maybe try to get some matching doubles. And sometimes you can use one of the colours that's already there in that outer zone to help you solve it. So you can see there that I've got I've got 2 greens there, and I've got a blank green there. So what I'll do is I'll push that 1 green up into the orange section, and I'll push those around there. So I've got 2 greens there, and I'll spin that round, and that'll give me 3 greens together. See there? So suddenly, don't worry about the fact that I've pushed a blue up into the orange section. We'll be able to sort that out in a minute. So those 3 greens, and if I spin that around then, you can see there that I've solved that whole green section is solved. So all I need to do next is to solve the orange and the blue, and I've got 2 oranges there together, which is pretty good. So if I, let's say, I'll push that a little bit like that. I'll push the orange there like so, and then I'll push those 2 oranges around to here, and then I'll suddenly have 3 oranges together. And you can see the blue there was really good because the blue comes into up into that section there. So I've still got 7 blues there, but I've only got 6 oranges. So if I spin that around like so, then I've still got the green solved. The orange is solved except for 1. And then I'll move that around. So what I'll do now is, see how I've got 2 oranges there like so, and if I push that orange there, then I think that might solve it for me. Let's have a look and see. So I'll spin that round through 1, and those 2 oranges will link up with that oranges, and the blue will be over in the right section. So spin that around like so, spin it back through 1, and then obviously you can see now I've got 3 oranges, 3 greens, and 3 blues in the inner zone. All the outer zones are solved. All I need to do now is to spin it back around through 1 section, and there we go. The puzzle has been solved. So the outer zones are really easy to solve. The inner zones can be a little bit more tricky and probably just takes a bit more practice. But yeah, it's worthwhile, practice, and you'll get there with solving the inner zones. And every time you solve the inner zones, it's always a little bit different. So I think this is why you just need to practice and get a little bit of experience in solving it, and then you'll be able to solve it just like I can. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.